Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Johnny Cueto gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far. And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second, and now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. One away.
Batting second, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's gone 2 for 8. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another try at 2-2. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds' starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games is see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
Carlos Carrasco is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5. But he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting third, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Nate McLouth. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing. And how about this? Your first at-bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Career homer number 149. As the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box, Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. Reds lead this one 3-0. Ready now, Justin Upton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 44.
Here's Justin Morneau.
Morneau.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sliced hard on the ground. Wow, look at Kipnis. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, 1 for 5. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Andrelton Simmons.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. Soft liner towards short. There's one. Back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-2 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Upton comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder number 15, Nate McLeod.
Striding in once again, Nate McLeod. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Lifted in the air to center. Pollock on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. The Reds lead it 4-0. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on MLB Network. Standing in, Nick Hundley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Dustin Ackley.
Batting 8.
The 1-2 pitch.
Hitter, Dustin Ackley.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 1-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's Addison Russell. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Philly digging in, Franklin Gutierrez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Chopped foul wide of first. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Pollock is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Third baseman number 21.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So it was a strikeout looking there. A.J. Pollock becomes the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan Villar is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Tomas. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
It sounds so cliche. It stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Mike Minor answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. Hit back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. In now is Adam Eaton. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Adam Eaton.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Villar takes it in. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Upton now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's Justin Morneau. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Tomas. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 straight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Morneau's up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Nate McLouth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Liner towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Into the box, Franklin Gutierrez. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Ackley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Addison
Good
Russell.
job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Kipnis is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Russell gloves it, and a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Wieters. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR is there. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Here's Manny Machado now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Standing in, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. This is line to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
In now, Jason Kipnis. He grounds it sharply to third. Machado has it. One there. Back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A hit. Striding in once again, Justin Morneau. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Simmons into shallow left. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Nick Hundley. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fouled back. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. 3 up. Striding into the box, Franklin Gutierrez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Third baseman number 20.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Set to deliver on 2-1. Runner goes for second, and this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch outside, the throw. And Hundley puts it on the money. He is out at second base. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. And Morneau with a nice job over there to hang with a low throw, and that Reds go down quietly. The 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. hit softly on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line to the right side. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Oh, man, I was kind of looking forward to watching this no-hitter. He really had it working right there, but I got to give credit to the hitter. He continued to battle, but I'm a little disappointed.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan Villar goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Here's Manny Machado now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't.
And he'll make the catch his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. Carlos Carrasco worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of